Damn shades! Go away!
That villager is under attack.
Die, you foul beasts! Things are getting really bad here lately. Here, take this. Make good use of it, all right?
So tired. Stairs are rough going on these old bones. What if he returns today? Can't let the lighthouse stay dark.
I doubt we'll have much luck blundering about blindly for a shaman fish.
What should we do? I don't even know what one looks like, so if you've got a better idea, I'm all ears.
Perhaps we could try asking some of the townspeople for advice.
Works for me. Heck, we might even find a place that sells them. This gate...
Shaman fish? I'll try asking the...
Huh? Shaman fish? Oh, sure. They're a cinch. Practically jump into the net, they do. But I won't do it for you. So take this pole and go fish one up yourself. Oh, and you can't catch them here at the pier. Go dip your line at the big beach on the west side of town. How do you fish? Is that a serious question? You gotta move your body away from where the fish is going. Got it? Here, let me give you a lure while I'm at it. Fishing is a test of wills between man and beast. Never give up the fight.
Let's head over to that beach the fisherman mentioned.
We've got precious... See... Welcome! Welcome! We've got... See you...
If you're ready to get serious about... Come back. We got the latest advances in... Hope to see...
Care for some imported fruits and vegetables? Thanks for your...
My weapons may not be the latest and greatest. Thank you.
Look, this is just too much money.
We're all set. Let's get this back to Yona.
I'm so tired. Hold it!
Huh?
I said hold it! Over here! How can you just ignore an old woman in need? The children of this age are nothing but selfish, heartless cads.
Are you talking about me?
Oh, ignore her. We've a quest to complete. People like that are best left to their own devices.
Oh, the pain!
What's wrong? Is everything okay?
My illness has returned. It must have been the shock of seeing this rude, floating book.
Rude? Book? Now, see here, madam. I'll have you know...
You did this. Oh, what a terrible thing you are.
Why, you insolent crone! How dare you address me like some common paperback?
Vice, knock it off.
You there! Would you truly abandon a pitiful old woman to this cruel world?
Are you asking me? Oh, do please ask me.
How can we help you, ma'am?
Oh, good heavens! I can't...
Our apologies.
I am at a loss as to what aid we could possibly give a woman who is so clearly able to talk her way into anything.
I need you to go to the post office and tell them to deliver my mail.
I can't fathom why they haven't been here yet.
Oh,
Okay, we're going.
Afternoon.
Hey, so there's some old lady...
Oh, you mean...
The very same. Now could
Sorry, but I injured my...
Oh, that's too bad.
a hurt leg? What about your sacred postman's oath? Neither wind nor sleet nor terrible monsters of the night shall keep thee from...
Hey, if your leg hurts, we'll just deliver it for...
Oh, that would be a huge help.
You don't...
Oh, you know, you're from Popola's village, right?
Yeah,
Huh? Well, you're dressed anyway. Would you mind?
sure.
We might as well... I don't hear the crone, and I'm sure I would if she were here.
They call her the lighthouse lady, right? Well, let's...
What an absurd waste of time this is.
Oh, you. What do you want?
We have retrieved your letter.
The postman hurt his leg.
That's no excuse. It's his job to...
The thought that anyone would actually bother to write...
Such a rude book. Well, I suppose I should...
We need to get the shaman... Max?
Max is my...
Oh, I see.
He usually likes to run around the
I'll keep an... Is...
Oh,
All right.
Hey, you ever...
Sure.
I ain't talking about that. They used to come here and sing all the time.
Sure. Hey, Devil.
You're asking me for a favor?
I heard you and Popola used...
Wait, you want to hear us sing? But hey...
I bought your
Thanks.
Excuse me, but can you help me?
I'd be
Wonderful. Just take it to the...
Oh, I forgot. Next time you're in Seafront,
Sure.
Everything hurts.
Hang in there, okay? I got you some medicine. It's not gonna taste good, but I need you to take it anyway.
Don't worry. I can handle it.
That's what I like to hear.
Morning.
Hey, how you feeling?
Better. It doesn't hurt anymore.
That's great. That's really great.
Hey, what's that book?
Oh yeah, guess I should introduce you.
I am Grimoire Weiss, wielder of arcane...
Oh, hi, Vicey.
Now see here, my name is...
Vice has been worried about you too.
Really? Aw, thanks, Vicey.
It appears impudence is the fruit of this family tree.
Anyway, I need to go talk to Popola. Stay here and get some rest, alright?
All right. Hey, I was thinking about trying to make stew for you. Do we have any venison or wheat?
Stew? I don't want her to feel bad, but her cooking is... Yeesh. Alright, Yona. Let me see if I can track down your ingredients.
Really? Thanks. I'm sure you're gonna love it. I'm ready to make that...
Ingredients for a home-cooked meal, hmm?
Is there something you want to say?
Oh, no, nothing at all.
Look, I know Yona's not a 4-star chef or anything, but she puts her heart into it. Only a real jerk wouldn't appreciate the effort. What kind of brother do you think I am?
Did you hear me imply anything of the sort?
I guess not.
Just, well, good luck.
Yeah. Hey, I brought a letter for you.
Oh, thanks. Oh dear.
What's wrong?
It's from the mayor of Seafront. He says that a horde of shades have appeared in the area.
That's not good. My weapon was practically useless against the giant shade we fought there. I wish there was some way to strengthen my weapon.
You know, there's a little shop at the entrance to the junk heap that might be able to help. If you bring them materials, they should be able to use them to enhance your weapons.
Interesting. Guess I'll check it out.
Oh,
Chainsaw
but
Man
it won't be
cosplay
free,
is done.
you know.
Kinda, but whatever.
You gonna do that big chainsaw thingy?
I'm going to Sugoi Sachuarde first.
That like gets in the way of everything?
I figure you'll need around 1,000 gold or so.
1,000 gold?
If you need money, try visiting the tavern. That's usually where people go when they're looking to hire someone.
Good advice. Thanks.
Kevin might be there today.
Can I ask you a favor, Popola?
Sure, what is it?
I heard you and Devila used to sing together at the tavern, and I was wondering...
Oh, goodness. Well, yes, it's true we used to sing there, but I haven't done that in some time.
Too busy?
That's part of it. But also, I need a certain drink before I can sing in public. I'm a little shy, if you know what I mean.
Well, that should be no problem, right? It's a tavern after all.
Actually, the stuff I like to drink is pretty rare. Still, they used to order it from the tavern in Seafront from time to time, so you could try asking there.
Now I bought an comfy chainsaw head on Amazon. I will make the chainsaw arms soon enough.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be that giant chainsaw thingy.
I need help from fellow cosplay for an idea.
Well, I've seen that chainsaw guy at events all the time, so pretty sure won't be hard to find somebody.
Might as well check out the tavern.
I just need to find some INSTagram fellow is down to doin' friendly commission work.
Hey there.
Spilt
Wanna
the
let a girl
payment for
buy you a
mate
drink?
Rowls.
Like I said, I see people all the time at these events. So it shouldn't be
I'm
too hard
not
to,
old enough
to
drink,
spot
Devila.
them.
Also, isn't it morning?
When the sun never sets, what difference does it make? Ah, never mind. You'll understand when you get older. I do love this tavern, though. It's the nerve center of the whole village. Folks come here to relax, or swap stories, or even look for work. Come back whenever you have a free minute.
Oh no, not this task again.
We'll be fine. We just need to go slow and take it easy.
I am a creature of phenomenal talents, but those are two that escape me.
Man, I am starving.
A city of this size must have some manner of eatery nearby.
Hey there. Got a special...
Oh, thank you.
We should tell the client.
The only issue is the wigs, which I am working on right now.
Do you know Popola? I'm trying to find a drink she likes.
Well, wigs... wigs are not easy.
Sure, I know Popola, and I know the drink too. Sadly, I don't have the ingredients on hand. It's a bit of a special brew.
Something about how last week during the cosplay contest they were commenting on how difficult wigs are.
Oh, that's too bad.
But if you wanted to fetch me those ingredients, I'd be happy to whip some up for you, on the house.
Great. What do you need?
That's 5 lizard tails and 5 mouse tails.
No, I mean, what do you need for the drink?
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but those are the ingredients.
Well, if you say so. Hey there.
Well, we have a local special, but it's pretty much all anyone here wants to eat.
Well, that's terrible.
Would you? I need 10 medicinal herbs, 10 bags of wheat, and
I could stare at the sea all day and never get bored.
So, well, since you're so...
Was I be...
Enough! If you catch 10 sardines, I'll... Go.
Care for some... Thanks for your... Care for... Thank...
We got... Hope to see...
Here's your fertile...
Oh, thanks. Sorry, in here. Take a...
I delivered...
sorry, I know.
What do you know about this junk heap?
I guess there are ancient ruins buried there? It's full of old scrap and other weird stuff that no one understands. To get there, we have to cross the iron bridge to the northeast. Popola says these huge metal crates used to cross that bridge all the time in the old world.
Humans certainly were wise back then.
I don't know. If they were so smart, why did we end up like this? Look.
Would that be the canine we were looking for?
It's the missing dog. That poor old man's gonna be pretty upset. Hey, wait. I think the dog has something in his mouth. It's some kind of leaf.
This is a rather dangerous location for leaf hunting. I wager this decision cost the animal its life.
Well, the least we can do is bring it back to the old man. It's too bad about that poor dog. This is gonna be hard for that old-timer to deal with.
Be they dog or man, no living thing can escape their ultimate fate.
That include you, Vice?
In truth, I have never considered the question. I suppose at some point in time I may simply wink out of existence.
Well, that sounds horrible.
Say...
Yeah?
See here, lad. If I ever find myself departing this world...
Quit being morbid, Vice. Besides, you can't die. You're made of paper.
One can always hope, I suppose.
I don't have time for sights.
Jacob, I'm hungry.
I know, hold on. Maybe we have some old bread here.
Hey there.
Oh, welcome. Please, come in.
What is this place?
It's my shop. I'm the finest smith in these parts. Usually. See, my brother and I build items from scrap we find in the junk heap, but we're a little low on supplies at the moment.
The junk heap, you say?
That's right. Folks say it used to be a military base. I don't know about that, but there's lots of great stuff in there. It's not exactly the safest place in the world, but we gotta eat, you know?
So it's just the two of you out here?
Our father died when Gideon was very young. And Mom she's out right now, getting supplies. But I'm sure she'll be...
Mom's been gone for 7 days. When's she coming back?
7 days? That's a long time.
It's getting harder to find good scrap. She probably had to go deeper into the heap.
I said I'm hungry.
So if you had the materials, would you be able to upgrade our weapons?
Well, yeah, but it's really dangerous in there right now, so we...
No problem. We'll go.
You will?
I want to upgrade my weapon. And besides, you need inventory for your shop, right?
Well, yes, but...
It's settled then. What do you need?
Well, to improve your weapon, I'll need 3 titanium alloys. You can get them from the defense robots around the mountain.
Got it.
Here's a map of the complex. You're probably gonna need it. And be careful, please. It's gotten really scary in there.
Aye, it is bright in here.
Looks like the ancient machinery is still working. Not that we have any idea how it works.
Ruins from ancient times, patrolled for eons by unstoppable machines.
Yeah, and I bet they're full of rare materials. Doesn't...
This place is hardly befitting one of my grand stature.
You sure do like to complain, Vice. Doesn't... It's pretty rough in here.
Yes, hardly suitable work for children.
It both looked so skinny, too.
I'm certain the Elder has been giving his share of their food to his brother. It seems we have been shut in.
That should do it. You ever wish you could just warp back to the client after you get their stuff?
Warp?
Yeah. It's apparently a kind of magic that can zap you to faraway places in an instant.
Ah, that one. Well, I would stay away from such devilry were I you, lad.
How come?
Because all of the sages who attempted said spell were reduced to mincemeat when they struck obstacles in their path.
Wow. All right then. Walking it is.
An excellent choice.
I hate being alone.
Oh, hello again.
We got your materials.
Ah, thank you so much. I'll get right to work on your weapon. Normally I'd charge you something, but you can have this one for free. Here you go, and thanks again. This ought to keep us...
I want to find Mom!
Is everything...
I'm sorry. He's impatient for our mom to... We just need to wait, okay?
I don't want to wait!
Ice?
Yes, yes, I know. We're off to search...
Please, no.
Don't even...
You don't understand. Never. Mom usually goes pretty deep inside the mountain. You're gonna need to use the elevator, so I'd better give you the activation code. Mom usually takes the elevator down. Oh, I'll... Need some work done on your weapon? Come back.
All right. He said their mom would be somewhere deep inside the mountain, right?
If I may ask, what is it that possesses you to meddle in the affairs of these children?
Yona and I both know what it feels like to miss your mother.
IRL win.
Hello? There we go. Hey, Mai, how's it going? Later today, I'm gonna be doing a pretty long one. Got a small event. It's called NieR Marketplace. I'll be live streaming that event.
Have you seen the sushi potato clips?
Sushi potato clips. Sounds familiar, but no.
You can't possibly believe their mother managed to fight her way down here. Or, for that matter, that she has been collecting scrap metal for a solid week. Open your eyes, lad. The woman is clearly...
She's alive. Miracles don't happen if you don't believe in them, okay?
Miracles? Ah.
Alert! Alert! Intruder detected. Unauthorized trespassers will be eliminated. Initiation. Trespasser site identified.
This bodes ill. It appears that only machines remain in this infernal place.
What's going on?
Let me guess, go for the hands, then the face.
Yeah, this might be a problem.
of your surroundings. No mere machine can defy us.
Stay focused, Vice.
Don't let yourself be crushed.
Oh, you think?
Keep an eye on the shadows. Oh, what power! It would seem magic has no effect against the head. What a
This clip
troublesome piece of machinery.
https://clips twitch.tv/ramshackle creative FO night spasha time health
I have no idea who that is. A sushi potato's a person?
Clear them all out. That's the only way.
Nah, I don't follow the whole Twitch drama thing. I've heard about it. People have been talking about it all week. No, I don't know anything about what's going on.
This thing's got all kinds of moves.
Now all that remains is that oversized head. It would seem magic has no effect against the head.
These chambers are loaded with bombs. It's working!
Unbelievable. Such an obvious weak point. Try feeding it one of those bombs.
Where have I heard that plan before?
Is this better than NieR Automata?
Good. Keep after it.
I don't know yet. It plays it's a little different. It's less action oriented and more like exploring. Automata is just like straightforward action. This one has like action and exploring. Combat's a little slower too.
It's a woman. And she's dead.
I fear we have discovered the delinquent mother.
So who's this other person?
It's a male.
This bag has nice clothes in it. And money too. Why would she bring this stuff here?
It would seem she abandoned her children to seek comfort in the arms of a swain.
Oh, That's awful.
So much for miracles. Instead, we have discovered the worst possible truth. What will you tell the children?
I don't know. What's this? A perfume bottle?
It smells of roses.
I guess we should bring this back to them.
Where's Mom?
She's in heaven now.
What?
It's true. Your mother's left this world.
Liar! I don't believe you!
Did she die alone?
Well...
It's okay. I know all about it. Just tell me, did she die with the one she loved?
We found 2 bodies. It appears they left this life as one.
Okay. That's okay.
Come again?
Mom was always so frustrated, you know? Torn between her duty to us and her heart. I think maybe this is for the best.
Are you saying you forgive her?
I mean, she's my mom, you know? The only one I'll ever have.
We found this next to her.
This is Mom's perfume. It smells like her. Damn it. I can't let myself cry. If Gideon sees me like this... Damn it.
I hope I did the right thing.
Hey, safe travels, okay? And thank you for everything.
Your actions were just. Never doubt it.
Alright, let me check out this clip you linked me. Oh my god. It looks like it's out of the country. This does not look like the US. Eh. I don't know any IRL streamers.
Let's visit the Eyrie. They've got shades there.
Indeed. And we may just find a sealed verse besides.
Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies.
Which job should I give you first? I heard someone needs help organizing books. I wrote down the client's location.
Excuse me, have you seen the old man who lives here?
You mean Granddad? He passed...
Oh man. Look, here, hold on a second.
That's the herb Granddad used for his heart medication. Well, I suppose I owe you a great deal.
Such a faithful animal.
You think Max and Granddad are together in heaven?
I do, I'm sure of it.
There. You mind giving me a hand with this?
She looks exactly like the mother that we just encountered in the junk heap.
Sure, what's up?
Hobula asked me to organize her bookshelves. Here. This book goes in the second shelf from the left, on the east side of the second floor.
Here's the spot. The first book is...
Thank you. Now take this book to the third shelf from the right, on the south side of the first floor.
Hey, Vice?
Yes, lad.
Aren't you all powerful? Can't you just, you know, use map... Here. The second book is...
Oh, wow. That's a huge load. Anyway.
Shades!
The hell are you doing here?
We thought you could use a hand.
Yes, and I do believe a heartfelt thank you is in order,
Yeah, that's not happening.
What could have caused these shades to appear in such force?
I don't know, but they're all over the village, too.
Then we need to go help. We might be able to find a sealed verse while we're at it.
This is hardly the time. This is... Keep your guard raised.
As if there were any other choice.
fucking asshole!
Did you just say what I think you said?
Tear out your goddamn eyes. Piss it! I'll take care of the big one. You worry about the rest.
Get out, half-breed! You brought me safe here. We don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
Not the friendliest town in the world, is it?
You disgust me. You disgust us all. Don't you dare call yourself human. Get out! Get out of our village!
What is wrong with you people? She's trying to help you.
Don't defend me.
Sorry to keep you. Why are these people saying such horrible things about you?
Whatever. It's all true anyway.
What is that thing it's holding? It appears to be spewing them from within.
Well, whatever it is, we need to take it out first.
Damn it! Quit running already!
Kaine, I'll drive him to you. Get up there and wait for him.
All right, watch yourself.
Don't let it get away.
I won't. Soon Kaine and I will have it surrounded.
This ends now, asshole.
We should join her.
Right.
Earth can escape us no longer!
It's great to have you on our side, Kaine.
Oh my god, shut up. Look, just try and keep up, okay?
I'm doing my best.
Kaine. It's me, Grandma. Oh, how you've grown.
Kaine, what's wrong?
Oh, it gladdens my heart to finally see you again.
Grandma?
Come, Kaine. Come to your grandma's side. You've been lonely for so long. So much pain, so much despair. Why go on living anymore? Kaine?
Is that it?
Hmm?
Are you finished yet?
Don't speak to your grandma like...
You're going to stop talking now. And then I'm going to slowly walk over to you, cram my hand inside your goddamn bitch-ass chest, and pull out your fucking heart! My grandmother would never say that. She'd never tell me to give up on life. Never! I've spent my entire life searching for a way to avenge her death. She gave me the strength to deal with this goddamn mutant body. Do you know how long I've been like this? How much I loathe myself?
I'm on it! Kaine!
I think she intends to perish where she lies. And in truth, perhaps death is the greatest comfort we can offer her.
That's not your decision.
Hmm?
You don't get to decide who lives and who dies. She's alive. She has meaning and worth, and we're going to save her. Everyone has something to live for. Even Kaine. Even Yona.
Perhaps you should save your pretty words for her instead of wasting them on me.
Grandma, can I rest now? I'm so tired.
Kaine, over here! Don't give up! You're stronger than that! Don't you dare give up now!
This woman is more trouble than she's worth.
That's it! Come on! You're going to live, Kaine!
Live. What for?
What?
I had my revenge. And now it's over.
Oh, now, see here. This is rich.
Weiss?
We helped you in some mad quest for vengeance, and now you think to bid us adieu? How can a fighter so skilled be cursed with such a thick head? A true warrior would fight. They would give all in the service of their friends.
Friends?
That's right. He's right. Kaine, we're friends now.
See here, that was hardly the point.
Okay, then what is the point? Kaine, we need your help. Will you fight with us?
Fool, you cannot simply ask her outright. There is a proper order to these matters. One must ease into the topic with carefully considered words before commencing negotiations. Book? How dare you? I am Grimoire Weiss, wielder of arcane...
Weiss, then.
Do not abbreviate my name.
You're an ass. But you're right. I can't just live for revenge.
You mean... you're coming with us?
These swords of mine need a true home. But you'll do for now. So, Black Scroll got your sister, huh?
Yeah, and we need the sealed verses to cure her.
Gotcha.
What is it?
Well, I'm not sure if this will help, but I know a guy who has the same disease. He's a king, actually, and his kingdom has been trying to find a cure for a while. It's possible they may have something.
You think they may have discovered a cure?
I said it's possible. I didn't say it happened. Anyway, the place is called Facade. It's deep within the desert.
We should go check it out. If nothing else, we might be able to find some clues there.
Indeed. And if this proves successful, it would certainly make our task a good deal easier. How does one reach the desert?
We need to head back to the village, then leave by the east gate.
I imagine a tome such as myself will find it. An arid desert climate, quite delightful.
Hey.
What's up?
I'll wait outside.
What? Why? It's way safer inside the village.
It's fine. I like being alone. If you head out from another exit, I'll just meet you there.
You sure? I know Yona would be really excited to meet you.
Don't force the issue now. Her mind is clearly made up. Not everyone loves the company of others as much as you,
All right, I won't push it.
See you in a bit.
I'm ready to make...
So, what's Facade like?
It's strange. Let's just leave it at that.
Stranger than a boorish young woman who battles monsters in her undergarments.
Let's go.
What is this? A fountain?
It appears to be out of service.
sand.
Take care before all your health is lost. What manner of place is this?
I think it's a graveyard.
The headstones seem to be lacking names. Also, why do they shine as if they were carved from the rock just yesterday?
Wolves!
Look out!
Wait, they're leaving.
That one appears to be the pack leader. It appears.
The sandstorm's too intense to go. The gate is sealed tight. Well, great. Guess we're not getting in.
Where is she going?
오! 아니 가인의 같아! 킷! 와르라! 옮긴다!
You know these guys, Kaine?
Not exactly. A while back, I saved a local kid from a pack of wolves. Ever since, this town's welcomed me with open arms. Gotta be a pretty screwed up place if they let me in, huh? Anyway, I don't understand a word they say, so don't get too excited. The king lives in the big building.
What about you?
I'll stay here.
I don't know whether to thank you or... I suppose a quick stroll about town is...
The language they use here is pretty crazy. So,
I'd wager that huge structure is the king's manor.
How do we even get there?
With willpower and smarts, my lad. No, and
after we find...
this is... Oh, look. This one lacks the power of speech. Perhaps she can communicate through gesture. Let me see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Fira. Do you need help?
Yes, we came here to talk to your king. But it turns out we can't actually talk to anyone.
I can guide you? Oh, she will act as our guide. How fortuitous. But first, I must explain this town.
We really just need to see the king.
No, there are rules to follow. Follow me. Well, there you have it. It would seem we are impeding progress.
Rule 106?
Is Rule 106 the reason for your labyrinthine system? Well, I suppose eccentric people does... Fascinating. Oh, come now. What could possibly be the point of such an absurd rule?
Hold on. Your people are still making rules?
Of all the idiocy, I could never live in this city. Ah, so the aristocracy lives in the top levels, while the commoners subsist below. Seems like a rather unpleasant rule for those on the bottom. Does this girl plan to drag us about the entire town in this fashion?
She's just following the rules, Vice. A strange things store?
Such as...
Yeah, that is pretty strange.
Yes, I was beginning to suspect that. It would seem we are in... These rules are enough to make a sensible man reach for the noose. I don't know how you survive in a place with so many inconvenient prescripts.
You're a good citizen, Fira. You have no king?
The Black Scroll. Thank you. All of this touring has been helpful for understanding your language. I believe I will be able to speak with this advisor myself.
We need to talk to the prince.
ザ・タイラム、多大財頭とお会いでしたいでく。新たてしてたすおいく。
My patience for this kind of thing has long ago evaporated.
It's not your fault, Fira. Let's go back to Kaine for now.
It would seem... Slow down, I can barely... The person who saved me... Surely you don't mean Kaine? Kaine helps you? This foul-mouthed hussy?
Piss off, book. You guys done or what?
隊員だ回覧とユリセーザ隊員だいやアルテルは喧嘩す用臨牛地ジンクル遺体さ
What's going on?
回覧罪いたした月体ぞと来たざって風きちいさたいとだざユリセイチタザイラート近伝たんだよりアルテルはゾンゾスチギュータタタラタイチクルギタイサギウシウでアルテルは
Why'd they make a bunch of rules that contradict each other?
This is their way and their system of laws. As outsiders, we have no say in the matter. Now come, we should be off.
Arterua,
I'm just curious, because it seems like the language they're speaking sounds Japanese. I wonder what happens if you switch. I wonder if they keep speaking that way. Wait, do they keep speaking Japanese even if you set the game to Japanese? I was gonna say, did I break the game?
Wait, 下着女が動こうとせるぞ。
リーダーエルパ枯れたい。
掟と無関係なよそ者だったらどこに行こうが誰も構わないよね。つまり僕が王子を助けるってことでどう？
よかったな。厄介ごとに首を突っ込みたがるよそ者がちょうどいて。
だイーラート金で
私も行こう。確かこうだったな。掟1024、恩義ある客人の望みは全て叶えよ。だろフィア。
まったくどいつもこいつも。
行くぞ。
アルテルアッチ来たぜ。ウラン。
アルテルアーチ来たぜ。ウラーヌザール。
Alright, I'm actually gonna stop right here. I'm actually unsure if I even want to keep streaming this. I think I'm just gonna finish the game offline, off stream. It's a good game. I'm definitely gonna complete it, but I think I'm just gonna do the rest off stream because I do have a lot of other games I want to get to on stream. So I'm gonna get to those other games whenever I stream, but then I'll finish the rest of this game off stream. So yeah, thanks for tuning in and checking out a little bit of NieR Automata. Not NieR Automata. What am I saying? NieR Replicant. I know I'm not even 10% through the game. There's still a lot left to do. So, like I said, it's a long game. I'll be doing the rest of it off stream. As for the rest of today, I will be doing a live stream later. Like a real live stream. I'm going to be checking out Annie Marketplace. So stop on by and check that out. This is One Punk Army. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.